BM everyone, welcome to yet again another tutorial. Today we'll be looking at the Paymaster feature on Smart Wallet. So first of all, what are Smart Wallet? Yeah, check out the video in the description about Smart Wallet. We had that session, it was wonderful. So you learn about what Smart Wallet is and what they do and why Smart Wallet. Yes. But before that, let's just walk you through why what Smart Wallet is, and then we jump right into making use of Paymaster. Smart Wallet enables users create accounts in seconds. It enables Smart Wallets. Smart Wallet uses passkey, zero cost transaction, unified account for both developers and users. You have zero cost fee, and it also enables batch transaction, Paymaster, and lots more. Like, it's wonderful. So check out the video for more about Smart Wallet. Today we'll be focusing more about Paymaster. Let's get into it. So Paymaster allows us to perform gasless transaction for our users. That was the word, sorry about that. So we can sponsor transaction for our users, probably on a weekly or monthly basis or daily basis. So how powerful it is. So you can pay for someone's transaction and then make them use your application as though it is native Web 2. So if I'm moving too fast, you can slow me down, and if I'm moving too slow, you can speed me up. Yeah, so let's jump right into it. So we'll be making use of Paymaster in our application that would have, and if you already have an existing application, feel free, this is also for you, because we also have an existing application, but it's a boiler template. We got that from this template, so feel free to clone this, yarn install, yarn dev, and you can follow us along. Else, you can also make use of your own existing application. All you just need to do is follow the instruction below. So this is what we have. This is the application. It's just a little grid app. We'll show you how this works without Paymaster and with Paymaster, and how it works with the on-chain key, the smart wallet, and the native wallets that you have. So let's get right into it. First of all, let me just walk you through the code base, and then we come back to the application and make some tests to it. Yes. Now, what do we have here? This is the application, our Wagmi configuration. Feel free to clone the repo and have this set up for you. All you just need to do is keep building. Or you could follow the on-chain key documentation and work with this. This is the provider. You could also work with this. Just copy and paste this, and the application will be working fine. This is our deployed contract, and this is the address. It's as simple as that. And we also have our setup. This is the new greeting, the account. This is the read contract, the write contract, our API, and then we're just displaying the greeting, the input field, and the button. This is the application. It's as simple as this. We kept it simple because the main aim is for us to understand how Paymaster works and how to implement it in our application. So first of all, let's get right into it. Now we're back into this wonderful application. So let's connect our app and test this using So this is our application. All we just need to do is to connect. So let's connect with our mobile device, and here. So we have our mobile device by the side, and all we just need to do is to scan the QR code. So we could connect our application and test that out. So this is it. We just need to allow. So the setup for this and the video tutorial will be in the description below. You can follow along and learn what has been done. So all we just need to do, let's switch our network before testing the application, so we are sure everything is working fine to avoid unwanted errors. So this is our application, switch network, and let's select base Sepolia. And yes, so this is where we are, and let's simply go back, and this is our application. So we can set greetings now to good evening, and we can now set new greeting. As you would see in the application, it is not free. We are paying for the transaction. So let's confirm, and all I just need to do is confirm by using my thumbprint, and our application should be fine. So permit me to refresh this just for today. So as you can see, we have good evening. Now let's have our application be sponsored by us. First of all, let's check out the documentation and see what it says. says Paymaster service provider, recommended setup, use a proxy. But for today, we will not be making use of proxy because we just kept it simple. And we'll be skipping down to where we have our application and the use demo. And this is what we'll be making use of, and our application will now be sponsored. This is what we have. So first of all, let's just comment this out. I already have the code in. Just permit me and just comment that out. So this is what our application is doing. We have use right contract. Okay, let's start with the capabilities. This is what is enabling our it's being used by Wagmi to check if our address, the connected address, is a smart wallet, and it has those features to be able to access those sponsored transaction and whatnot. So this is what is responsible for that. It's checking, and we are also seeing, okay, the available capabilities. What can your wallet do? And we are making use of use rights contract. This allows us to perform multiple transactions in a single batch transaction in a single transaction. Permit me to use that word. So this is it. We would now be switching to use right contracts, and that's not it. So this is use right contracts, and we should cut this out because it's a bit different. We can have a contract here, and so we can perform multiple transactions here, and our application would work fine. So with this in place, your application is now sponsored. It's as simple as this. First of all, if you notice, we did not make use of the capabilities because I want to show you the difference. So we are not making use of this now. Let's save our application here, come down to the application, and we can refresh that. And we should have our application here, and yes, so let's try to set greeting. So this is good afternoon. Yes, so let's set greeting, and we should have our application here. And if you notice, okay, now our error is because we are making use of our address, and so provider does not support the requested method because this is not a smart wallet. Yes, so all we just need to do is to disconnect and connect. We'd have to switch to the smart wallet, and our application should work fine. So let's connect. Passkey, this is our existing application, and that is my existing wallet, and I have my pop-up here. All I just need to do is to click on this, and I should be able to sign. I used my thumbprint, and our application should be connected. So awesome. So we can now click on set greeting, and as you can see, this is our application. And for now, we did not handle errors, so mind me. This is it, and we can now see our transaction. As you can see, it says what? Sponsored by Base. We can now transact. I don't have any money on this address. I can now transact for free. So all I just need is to confirm this is my smart wallet, and as you can see, the notification pops up on your device, and all you just need to do is to sign the transaction, and you're good to go. So we set that to good evening. Our application should be set. Permit me one more time to refresh the application, and we have good afternoon. So we did this transaction for free, and all thanks to Base. So now, for us to be able to finish the setup which we have here, we would need to go back to our Coinbase wallet so it can show sponsored by Kespele, sponsored by Base Africa, sponsored by Base Workshop, or whatever you want to call it. So all you just need to do, go to your developer platform, and when you show up here, this is your landing page. You can now show up on on-chain tools, go to Paymaster, and you now have your Paymaster configuration. So this is what we just need to do. Or you just need to click on the configuration. This was where I got the link, but for Base testnet. Click on that. You need to add your smart contract, which is this. So copy your deployed contract address, come back here, click on contract allow list. You type in the name, you paste the contract address, and then you can wish to allow certain functions to be paid for, or you can allow all. So if we are to leave this empty and we click on add, we would allow all functions to be free. You have your sponsored gas globally. This is keeping track of how much has been spent, the total, the maximum per user. This is the limit, the maximum USD, and the user's operation. So probably 6 times and the user is done. And you can recycle that either daily, weekly, or monthly, depending on what you want for your users. And then we can customize the message. As we can see, initially we had sponsored by Base, but now we would have sponsored by Casey Pele. So this is what we have. As soon as you're done, you turn on your Paymaster service, and let's come back to our application and do one more thing before we go further. So on the right contract, all you just need to do is to come down here and let's say capabilities, yes, and we are good to go. So with this, we can now come back to the application and now click on good night, because we're about to end the tutorial, because we're done with what you have seen. That is all you need to do to have Gasless transaction in your application. You have your set greeting with your smart wallet, and permit me to expand this so you could see that, and we should have our application up. And yes, as you can see, we have sponsored by Casey Pele. So the spelling is a bit broken, so that is it. So as you can see, sponsored by Casey Pele. Come back to your developer platform, and this is what you have here. This is it. So we can see sponsored by Africa, and let's save that. As soon as it's saved, let's come back here into the application, refresh the app, and let's set this to good night and set greeting. We should have it pop up and show Africa. As soon as it's in sync, we should have sponsored by. Okay, we just need to give it probably 15 minutes for it to change to Africa. So I think with this, your application is now set. You can now sponsor transactions for your users. Thank you, and see you next time. Cheers.